Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we're hanging out here on the Citadel server in West Hill, just outside of West Hill actually, at the Lilac Farmstead that we've been working on for the last several weeks. And I've got a bunch of people to thank in my chat. There's a hype train going on. What a great way to start the stream. SweetSandi, 100 bits, thank you ever so much. GrandpaCrafter, 500 bits, thank you. MindTripMedia with the ever-present 100 bits that normally starts the stream. Appreciate that. CJ Williams, resubscribed. Prime, 31 months. Thanks so much, CJ. And Dan Grice, resubbed at tier 1. 38 months, Dan. That's amazing. Another sub bites the dust. Appreciate the support, folks. Thanks ever so much. If you want to get in on that hype train, it is 100 bits, a Prime sub or a tier 1 sub. Both the Prime and tier 1 subs give you access to the Discord. And all of it helps me stream more often. We are actually starting off right here on the Lilac Farm. And I really don't think there's much to do outside of finishing up the wall, which I don't think we finished last time. But also, there's a lot of the greenery that has to go on the outside of the wall. So all this stuff. And I'm getting absolutely abysmal frame rates. Why am I getting such low frame rates? Yeah, so we've got a bunch of things to do here along the outside, similar to what we've done here at the front, which is complete. So that's what I want it to look like, and we've got to do that all the way around. We also, I'm just realizing, seeing that tree in the distance, we also have not done anything in here. So this space right here is still very empty. Not entirely sure what we could put here. Anyway, I have to turn off the shaders because the fact that I was getting... It said 30, but that was incorrect. I thought that I also had more wall to do. Shibaphobia with 100 bits. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. Welcome in. First time in chat. Oh yes, this middle wall is not done. So we've got the wall to do. So we'll probably start there. Start with the wall. We've got the inside. I'm not sure what you want to call this. The center lawn, I guess. That's going to get done. And then we have not done anything inside as far as details go. We've got the basics, but I'd like to maybe hang something or put boots at the front door. I feel like there needs to be some sort of light, even though there isn't the need because of the campfire. Oops, that's the wrong... Oh no, they've changed my hotkey again. Pet peeve when mods update. If you update my hotkeys every time you update, there's a real good chance I am not going to use that mod in the future. Yeah. It's the voice chat seems to be the one that won't stick. I'm not sure why it doesn't stay. I don't update it. It doesn't change in the background, so I'm not sure why it won't let me keep my hotkey H for this. All the light levels. So yeah, we've got things like candles, kitchen details, some life that needs to be added here. Maybe putting something on the table would be good. I might actually put a carpet on the table just to kind of give it a tablecloth look. I don't know whether gray or brown would be better. Or white, maybe. Light gray would probably look okay. A little drab, but the other colors are just so bright. Well, like I said, first things first, we'll work on the deep slate wall. Man, even that feels delayed. I wonder what's going on. Stair. Anybody else feel that? I feel like there's a delay from clicking on a shulker box. Like normally I don't see my hand animation. It's weird. Mini HUD. That's this mod. Yep, that's Mini HUD. I don't use it for nearly any of the things it's capable of, but it has come in handy. What else do I want to need? I'm going to need probably some dirt textures. Just to make sure we're not running back and forth constantly. Yeah, you can customize this part of the mod. I have it showing, I think this is the default, but you could have it like range or have different colors. Something I really like about Mini HUD is how customizable it is. Pardon me. So we did not get very far with this. And all of a sudden I have to sleep again. Jeez. Come on. There we go. This one? I think it's this one. There's two. This one and that one. Okay. Hopefully, this will be pretty straightforward. I'm going to do some of this as I go. I think I'm going to leave some of these gaps open, and maybe we'll put in things like this here. Maybe we'll close that off just because it's small. This I think is too wide. That might actually be worth doing a little bit of a staircase down. Blast Jordan, the 6-month gift subscription courtesy of Cosmic Dancer, has entered month 5. Thanks for giving Cosmic that shout out. Cheers. Thanks so much, Blast. It's hard to see how this all looks because of the flowers. Seriously? I really don't want to listen to you today. Really, really don't. And this is why. I think he just killed the llama. This is really frustrating. I really wish they would fix the Wandering Trader. Give players options. I mean, I know we could turn it off, but in order to keep it for some players on the server that want it, and the ability to dismiss it, I think somebody brought up in the Spawn Chunks Discord maybe, or maybe it was this chat at some point, the idea of a dismiss button. So if you didn't want to trade with him, you could just tell him to go away and he would mess off and never come back until the next time he spawned. Put some slabs in here. I think we'll leave that open. We're almost there. I feel like we could maybe get away with breaking this down a little bit farther. Having a little bit show there. Maybe not a bad idea. So that feels a little bit strange, so we'll probably move that tough block into the corner. See, it looks okay there. Yeah. Now down here, not done much for steps, but I think it would make sense to have maybe a staircase there and maybe a little one there. So it was here, I think. Yeah. I feel like that makes sense, and then maybe we can change this. Turn that into like a log. Oh, that does not look good. Hold on. Oh, what other texture could we put there? Oh, I was using jungle planks before. Jungle planks. We got a lot of jungle wood up here. Maybe we can make it look good down here too. I feel like it sort of looks like planks covered in mud or dust or something. And if we do that, then maybe we can change the direction on this. That's pretty good. Not a crazy fan of that, but I don't think a staircase would look good here. Although, you know what? That's not terrible. And then if we throw a trapdoor here, it's not really usable, but it looks cool. The problem with these paths is that you end up stepping up on these. I really wish they could have made these transparent. That's a little bit better. I don't think I'd want that to be a jungle stair, but we can maybe take a look. I'm going to keep on. This is going to drive me crazy. Decorating with pressure plates is probably the worst idea you could have. Don't do it. Take those. I've got to figure out what we're going to do next. It's either going to be one of the empty farms next door. More than likely, it's going to be this one here. Or it's going to be changing that one. The old potato farm. I think it's clearer that it's a step down with the spruce. All right, do it that way. Then over here, there was this spot, I think. 2, actually. I think that makes sense. Just a little little texture changes, and maybe we can change this to be a plank. And none of this has got a lot going for it up here, so maybe we can toss in a little texture there. And maybe we'll switch this. Yeah, I feel like that works. Actually, let's make this mushroom. Sure. There was another one here. I feel like it just looks like dirt or mud that's been walked on a lot. I wonder what a stair would look like back there. Maybe we make this one a little bit different. Not quite. Nope. Try this there. Sometimes that jungle plank works and sometimes it doesn't. Don't find it works very well there. Cool. I'm happy with that. Just to make this a little bit different. I think that works. Actually, maybe we'll do full bricks, which I have. Aldebar, hello, hello. Oh yeah, jungle and rooted dirt really blend in with dry farmland. It's why I don't put the rooted dirt next to the dry farmland, because I find it removes the edge that I want to maintain. Like I'll do this on the corner, but if you put it like right next to it, all of a sudden, like it really feels like it becomes invisible. So I find that this is a better look. I try not to think too hard about this when I'm doing it. I'm just trying to make sure that things make sense, but not trying to overly complicate it. Otherwise, you'd be here forever. But that looks all right. So same idea. I want to try and add a couple of walkways where it would make sense. I guess we would maybe want to line them up, wouldn't we? So it would make sense to maybe put one there, maybe one there, and then maybe a zig one going that way there. So not the first, but it's on the second one. And I think something like this will work well. Looks good to me. Sure. Makes a lot of sense. Now, I also think that maybe there should be something here too. Maybe that's what this needs is a path that goes over this way. I keep on walking over it. I'm just not sure if I want to break this space up. It certainly would help this a little bit here. And really, we'd only be cutting off this little bit, and then we could do something with that. It's probably a decent idea. It'll probably change this a little bit. I guess that's a weird angle. This might need some help with a bush or something. How wide are these paths? They're just a little bit wider in most places. Well, that's not terrible. Maybe that's where it goes. See, it feels like it should go a little bit farther to the left here. Dad from Bear with the tier 1 sub, 21 months. Thank you so much. Don't have any mangrove wood. And I guess we'd probably have planks there. Or maybe stairs. Feels a little bit weird. Yeah, I think sometimes it's better to leave the texture alone when it's only one wide. Didn't bring any mushroom blocks with me. It's cool, but it kind of sticks out a lot. Maybe we'll change this to be a lower trapdoor. That's pretty cool. I'm okay with that. Yeah. That makes this a lot easier to contend with. That tree might have to move. It's a little close, although maybe not. I feel like we could do something here. Maybe we'll do something like we did over there. That could be cool. Yeah. That makes sense. One more day to the weekend, indeed. I mean, I can't say that because I work on weekends, but for those of you that don't. There's my brown mushroom block. Gotta have time to rest some. I mean, like, I wouldn't work weekends if I wasn't a streamer. You know, if I wasn't doing streaming on weekends, then like I would be doing my own thing. I've thought about moving things around because I'm still at that level streaming where I don't necessarily know that streaming on a Saturday or a Sunday really makes all that difference, you know, compared to a Tuesday or a Wednesday. I think consistency is key as opposed to like volume. I think I was speaking about this before where I had streamed a lot in early 2023. No, early 2023 I had streamed a lot. And then in 2024 I did like a comparison. And the amount of money that I made extra was like, I don't know, 10%. But I had streamed something like 100% more, like twice as much as I normally do. So it just didn't make sense to put that kind of grind in. Thankfully, I've noticed a big shift too, just in like work culture. Like grinding away is not necessarily revered anymore. It's work smarter, not harder, right? All right, so we'll figure that out when I have more room in my inventory for a different palette. Get this one, and I think probably makes sense to put them lined up. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like that would be a thing that would happen on a farm. So folks, I know this is a little bit early, but I need to take a break. I do this usually about once an hour. We're just a little bit ahead of time today. So I'm going to step away for 5 or 6 minutes, going to refresh my water and grab a stretch. I will be back in just a few. One good thing about decorating with pressure plates is that I can hear when they're being walked on. Culprit. There's a skeleton over here somewhere too. Better than a creeper. Where is the other skeleton? Oh, in the doorway. They're not supposed to spawn so close. That actually works out pretty well there. I don't mind it at all. Now here, because we've got a stair, I want to add in... Oops, not that. A little bit of extra stuff. And now I need to dump the inventory. What else do I not need? Coarse dirt, don't need 2 stacks of that. And I need to make some more slabs. That should do. Cosmic Dancer gifted 12 months, a full year of tier 1 to Aldebar. Cosmic Dancer. That's incredible. Thank you ever so much. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, it's not pleasant to walk along because of all the jumping that happens when you bump into the plants. It looks cool, but it's not the best. It's pretty straightforward. I don't think we need anything else going on there. And then the other one is here. Maybe we can make this just a little bit different. I do try to change it up a little bit. It's fun to experiment. Yeah, that works. Sure. Feels good to walk along. So now we just have to add a few more slabs in along here. Maybe we'll switch these out. And then yeah. Oh, this is not even the right kind of block. I seem to remember that from the last stream, discovering that I had done that. Looks like I had started maybe on this end, but it just didn't complete it. Do we want that to have a wooden end on it, or do we want that to have a stone end? I think I want to switch that to be a stone end. I'm actually kind of wondering whether we should use polished stones on some of these. That might be a good idea too. Yeah, let's go get some polished. Em, good to see you. Aldebar, thanks for the shout out for Cosmic. And Cosmic, once again, thank you for that incredible 12-month gift sub for Aldebar. Polished stuff. Yeah, like we've got these polished deep slate stones on a lot of the stair, I guess, borders. Like here. So I'm wondering, especially on this one, because it's so big, if this would make sense. Yeah, there's one there already. I probably had that idea, but then just didn't have what I needed in my inventory to finish the thought. That is just straight up missing. Maybe here's a good opportunity to do like a bit of a crumble, you know? Makes sense, I guess. Or is this supposed to be a path? That is probably meant to be an actual path. We'll just do a little one. Ah, too bright. Next to the mangrove, just a little bit too bright. That works. Maybe these polished ones don't work so well on the small stairs. And then here's the next one. Yeah, it did here too. Jan Shret, hello, welcome back. Oh, I'm always hungry, SweetSandi. Always hungry. I'm like the Hulk. Instead of always angry, I'm always hungry. That works. Now, is that the last? Yeah, then down here, it's all just, we decided not to have a wall. But, well, this is all stuff that's been planted on. I would like to get some extra trapdoors and some signs and maybe decorate that a little bit. You know, you ever have those moments around a build where the more you walk around finishing stuff, the more you find that needs work? Oh, the Citadel is 7 years old. Westhill is 3+ years old. Yeah, this build is 3+, 3.5. Try to walk some of the new paths that we just put in. Yep. Looks pretty good, I think. What would be good here? Probably a sign. Now, I guess because this is all wood down here, we want to go more with these wood guys. We're bordering the stairs. That's cool. And then maybe we'll switch up the top here a little bit. Sometimes it just stands out too much. Yeah, I'd say that works. Maybe we'll... no, I don't want to switch it. Well, we'll see what it looks like. Looks better from up here, and I don't mind that that's the same. That's fine. Nope, too busy. Feels and looks pretty good to me. And then we've got this guy here. Oh, we've got some greenery that needs to happen as well. I'm all right with switching out some of this. Maybe not that one. Nope, you know, I think it was better the way I had it. Yeah, that works. J. Chris, hello. Kiwi be good. Good to see you. All right, I think that's the wall done. A lot of bricks happening over here. I think I'll change that up. Yeah, where was it? Up higher? Nope. Somewhere. Oh, right there. Yeah. Same thing here. I think that adds a lot of breaks to the otherwise kind of monotonous deep slate wall. Good idea. Now, as I was walking around, I noticed that some of these paths did not have very much texture on them. I always leave this kind of stuff to last. Pretty easy to do. Pretty straightforward changes. Generously detailed. That's a good way to put it, GrandpaCrafter. Right, let's go starting at the top tier. And just where it goes, all coarse dirt is where I feel like it needs the most help. Now normally, as I said before, I'd have 3 different textures, but because the root of dirt goes so well, not so well, but blends so seamlessly into some of the other textures we have here, I think I have to go with the mushroom blocks instead. And these are all just like personal details. The average person is just not going to see things on this level. I just find it fun and it tickles the completionist side of my brain. That's the top tier done. Bottom tier mostly done. Maybe we'll switch this. Second tier looks like it's finished. Down to the bottom. This is all clay. It should be all fine. It should be already done. Yep. I keep on forgetting. I keep on thinking there's like 2 or 3 tiers, but there's 5 altogether. I like the noise of walking on packed mud so much better than walking on dirt. These have all been done. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so that takes care of the interior walls. I don't want to get into the landscaping just yet. But there is that section in the middle That could maybe use some TLC. Might as well keep that. What am I going to need here? Azalea and acacia, I think. All the different mosses, and maybe we'll bring some of those, some of those. Tough and mossy cobble. Oh, and some oak logs. So I don't think I want to move the tree. I think it's kind of cool that it's asymmetrical and leaning a little bit too close to this space here. However, I do like what I did over here. It won't be that big, but soul sand and soul soil are needed. So right now it just kind of goes off to the side like that, and then I think this is where we'll put the texture. And then I think we can maybe come in that way. And maybe the brown. I remember what else we put over here. Oh, right, the roots, and then coarse dirt. Some days I find even the eating noise in Minecraft a little bit hard on my brain. I don't think I want to border that. No. Feels about right, I think, for the size of the tree. Maybe you can put a rock or something here. And then maybe in this area is where we could do that sort of buried look. This might not work with a bush next to it. It's okay. Anonymous gifter sending a sub out to J Christ, a tier 1, and Kiwi Be Good, a tier 1 as well. Thanks ever so much. Yeah, I did it there. And another one went out to Jan Schrut. Really appreciate those gift subs. That's awesome. If you've received a gift sub, make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch. You'll have access to the Joel Duggan Discord for the duration of the sub. And then in a month, when the sub runs out, hopefully you've liked the Discord enough that you want to stick around. I feel like that's pretty good. Not crazy about them touching there, but if I use carpet, it might make it work a little bit better. An Ancient's Raid. Welcome in. Thanks for bringing over your viewers. What were you up to on stream today? We've been putting in some of these finishing touches on the farm here. And I'm liking some of this, but other stuff is a little bit weird. But so far, so good. I feel like what's nice about this is that even though it doesn't really have any height to it, it feels kind of like impassable, whereas the path here kind of draws you in. I think that works. I think maybe I'll get a slab to go there. And maybe we'll add in a few little bits over this way. I'm really glad that concrete doesn't turn from concrete powder to concrete in rain. That would be crappy. Ancient said that tried my hand at automating the villager depot and moving the process, but wasn't living up to my expectations, so I just went to the basics for the from the tutorial. Sometimes I find that frustrating when you want to make something your own, and for whatever reason you've not thought of something, and there's probably a good reason why it's not working, but you can't figure out what that reason is. I guess this could actually be like a physical bush too. I actually don't mind that. I find that it helps direct you down the stairs. You don't feel like you can go around the tree this way. Plus we'll add in a little bit of grass. I think that'll help it out. Plus that slab, when I put it back, will be less obvious. A little bit better. It's funny, you know, like you wouldn't have picked like a rocky area to put your farm. But maybe there's just a couple pieces of rock here that were just too much trouble to move. That works out pretty well. Fairly simple solution. I sort of want to take this underground. Ooh, I think I like that better. Maybe we'll just put it sideways. Dang it. Inventory is full. The mighty Alcorn is here. Hello, hello. think that was it. Thanks, SweetSandi. Appreciate it. I think it'll look better with some grass around it. I think that's it. I think just need to put some grass down. Put those away. Grass, ferns. Maybe some vines. Yeah, definitely needs some height on the grass in there. I can see how other things around look a bit better. Seriously? Not today. Like, could you stand in a worse spot? I don't even care about the heads. All right, that. I kind of want to put one here. Yeah, that works. Just those little touches make a difference. This could maybe be a fern. No, you know what? It was more subtle. This grass. This is where I wish we had the ability to put vines flat on the ground. Yeah, it looks pretty good. There was another bush over here I wanted to mess with too. Take it easy, Jan. Always appreciate you coming by. This is just the completionist in me. The way that I do these bushes. This might even be able to have some different bushes in it. Maybe some flowering azalea, just for fun. It wouldn't be bad. Grab these two. And then maybe add in fern there. Does stick out a little bit. Oh, crap. I think that looks pretty good. I almost want to go with 2 ferns. Yeah. Adds a bit more of a border, helps the wall a little bit. I know they're identical, which is always a bit of a pain, but I think that works. This, unfortunately, I feel like that sticks out too much. Maybe we have to get rid of this one. Feels better to walk by anyway. Not quite the same layering effect. Wildy Coyote, welcome in. Thanks for coming in with that raid and sticking around. Very much appreciate it. Alright, so that takes care of that. I think the only thing I want to do, there was one little bit, there was a spot up here that I thought needed a little extra touch, but I didn't have it in my inventory. A skeleton in a cave somewhere. I think that helps. Don't want to go overkill. Now, were there other places? I don't think I had any other green spots down here. It's where the map helps out a lot too. Those ones I already did. Yeah, I don't want any of this to have long grass. I feel like that makes the most sense. That's a decent solution for here. Just out of curiosity, I wonder if I switch these to flowering azalea, if they would look any better. No, it kind of gets confused with what's behind it, so just felt it was a little bit drab, but it's all right. We'll survive. Had them in my inventory, might as well use them. Just a little bit. Helps the tree feel a little bit like a different kind of tree. Something like that. All right, let's just sleep here so we can see everything in the daytime. Feel like not a plain Minecrafter. Yeah, that's kind of the idea, I think, right? Real YJan, welcome back. Hope you're having a good day. So sometimes this looks a little bit funny in shaders because the way that the tops of the bushes really catch the light and they reflect a lot. So they kind of look like weird neon fungus. But on the same note, the vines actually catch some light too. And so that looks pretty good. I'm not crazy about these ones down below. Maybe we can just focus on stuff up top. Yeah. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, if I don't mind saying so myself. Gotta put some water in that that water barrel there. Yeah, I'm calling that lower part of the farm, that's done. And really, the only thing left is just the outside. Like it's all the grass, like all this stuff here along the edges. I just need to do that all the way along. And that won't take terribly long. And then I need to figure out what's happening in here as well. I think what I might do is I might wait to do this particular section until we know what's happening with this. I feel like it's going to stay mostly the same, but I'm not sure. We could also do that section too. So that will be next time. This is where I'm going to pass you along to somebody else playing Minecraft this afternoon. If I refresh my feed, it looks like... Let's pass y'all along to ScotsmanUK, member of this community, really cool Minecraft builder. I think you will very much enjoy your afternoon. I will be back tomorrow with the TIE Fighter build, TIE Interceptor build, excuse me, on the Friday LEGO Let's Chat. That happens every Friday until that set is complete. You can follow on social media at Joel Duggan. You are already following on Twitch, right? Right? Yes? Mm-hmm. And same with YouTube. YouTube youtube.com/JoelDugganVods is where you can watch all of the stuff that I've done here in real time. No cuts, no edits. It's all there. 3+ years of what you see before you. Mostly the town in the background, but lately we've been spending a lot of time in the countryside trying to make this area feel a little bit more lived in. So we'll be back in Minecraft on Saturday, and I'll be back here again tomorrow, Friday, 1 o'clock for the LEGO stream. Thanks ever so much, folks. If you are interested in supporting the stream like so many of you did today, I really appreciate that early hype train as well as all the subs and the gift subs. But there's also Patreon. If you want to support your favorite creators, Patreon is a great way. They get a large portion of the money that you spend on Patreon goes to the creators directly. That's how mine is set up. And you also get access to the very same Discord. So if you want to join the community and you want to do it in an affordable way, it really, really does help me. And that's patreon.com/JoelDuggan. See you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.